After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Not much. Second and long coming up. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll air one out. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. From the gun, Richardson. And he will score. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. His drive will start on the ground. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
We'll try the right side this time. Second down and 8. They'll send him over to the left. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. Hey, 626. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
3rd and long for Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. It is a touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Jump out! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Second down, Rodgers. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Rodgers. Got a man left side. It's caught. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And that will be a 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Rodgers going up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Condor. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. And in motion, it's Diggs. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's going to have the 1st down and more. Amari Cooper. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. It's a touchdown. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Rodgers to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Condor. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Condors are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Condors are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards for the touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Condors are back to within 7. It's 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday. After this, 2nd and 7. On play action, Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now Richardson. That's into the hands of Diggs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Rodgers on 1st down. they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
We see this a lot. Safeties are brought down as an extra man in the box. They, in essence, replace one of the linebackers and play kind of a hybrid safety linebacker type position. In this case, he knew he wasn't used in coverage. He had a little freedom in his responsibilities to improvise. He saw an opening, took it, and it paid off.
Hey, 626. Get 300. Get 300. Look at this.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he will score. Breece Hall, touchdown Condors. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Up the sideline to the 40. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Fires left sideline, that is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Rodgers now. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On third down, Rodgers. At 3, third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Taking off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy, and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw from Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No signal, and we will not get one. He's stopped short, and now it's third and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Tie game, fourth quarter. Who wants it more? Third and a yard. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Condor. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing is Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. It is a touchdown. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
First down for Aaron. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Rodgers. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Condor.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Colts 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 1st down. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Now on 2nd and long. Here's Taylor. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Now Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Richardson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
Set to kick off.
Four quarters could not decide a champion. The pressure ratchets up, the rare air of Super Bowl overtime about to begin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll run here with Taylor. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Here's Richardson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. A give, running right, it's Taylor.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts.
And with these new overtime rules in the postseason, Mike, remember, most teams want to go on defense first. But here, they get the ball first, and they go down and score. Now their defense knows we have to hold them out of the end zone, and we find ourselves moving on.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, Roger. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And the Chargers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell on the podium, making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. They are the champions of Super Bowl 63. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.